my computer. All right, recording in progress. All right. So when you turn your tablet on, this is the screen you see, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you must have turned it on already. Okay, so now I am going to show you the different apps that's on your tablet. Okay. All right, now you have 192 full version applications on your tablet, right? In 12 categories. You notice the first one you see there is arts and music.
Yes.
Okay. Now there is a page number. I'm just in the process of publishing this book, but it is available online. We're going to talk about that later. Okay, so now you see arts and music, right? And if you and then you see the different apps, like for instance, page 29, what you're going to see is coloring book, tap and color. We're going to show you all of that later. And if you go across, you see grades. Hello?
Hold on. Because I think I'm in another thing.
No, you need to be looking at the screen. No, don't look at your tablet.
Okay.
No, don't look at your tablet at all. All of that is going to come alive to you. Just look at the screen.
No problem.
Okay, so you're seeing the screen, right? Where it says page, app list, art and music, then it says grades.
Yeah.
Okay, so you notice that the page, you see page 29, what are you seeing there?
Art and music.
Right. And if you go across to grades, you see kindergarten, right?
Yes.
Okay. You will see that for all of the grades. Now, there in arts and music, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kindergarten apps.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, you notice now that for digital pan, that's the steel pan in Jamaica, in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is happening here now is that the only thing you need to bring to your class to learn all of these instruments is your Learnit.
Okay.
Okay, now Learnit comes in 2 sizes. It has an 8-inch and a 10-inch. I am going to get you the 10-inch, bring the 10-inch to Jamaica. I'm coming back to Jamaica. Actually, I was just there for the conference. We participated in the Jamaica, the JTA 58th conference.
Okay.
All right, so now if you go, so what I'm trying to get you to see is how we have set this up so that you can actually find the apps that you need for the children based on what grade they're in. So we have arts and music. Then you notice that with the next thing is dictionary, right?
Yeah.
And the same thing, it tells you which dictionary, and when you go across the grades, it will show you which grade, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then now we go to games, and all of our games are educational games. And I'll show you that in a little while, right? Okay, then we go to, so games still continue. And then we have grammar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you notice the next one behind grammar is languages.
Language.
Right. So let me go back to languages. So in languages, we can teach these children the same approach that we're using to teach them to read, right? And we're going to get to that, how simple it is to teach them to read. It's the same approach we use for teaching French, Chinese, Spanish.
Okay.
Right? And we're telling you which grades now we start introducing them. It's in grade 2, so they'll go through grade 2, 3, 4, and 6. By the time they get to 6th grade, they should be proficient enough, ready to go into high school. So when our Learnit children go through Learnit, right?
Yeah.
They are going to be super duper ready. We can take any child, 4 years old, and I don't care whether that child is a slow learner or a fast learner, and we can have them reading in 8 months. Some are going to come before that, but 8 months is our border, our outside border, right? Okay, so we got languages there. Now we got literacy, and that is really at the conference. Everybody's saying that not just Jamaica, but the entire region, and even here where I am in America, we have a literacy problem. Okay, all right. So now we go to notes, and notes has to do with Office Suite and those things that we would use to do our work on. All right. Then we got numeracy, and we know, and I'm certain. How long have you been teaching?
Oh, more than 5 years.
Oh, you're a young teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And what we need to be able to do is to teach numeracy and literacy at the same time. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, this is going to be great for you. Okay, and then numeracy continues. All right. And then we have, I just want to show you what's on this tablet. And then we got nursery rhymes. And that's why we're saying that we take these children from cradle to grade 6 and
Yeah.
beyond. But our focus is kindergarten and grade 6. And then we
Yes.
have science, right? Then we have storybooks. And our storybooks are unique because they can read to you. The child can record their reading, and just so many things you can do with the storybooks. All right. Storybooks still continue, and then you got others. All right. So now when you open your tablet, the first page you're going to see is this page. See that page? Where it shows you the apps. You see
Yes.
where you have 101 kids puzzles, then you got the A.
Hold on.
You
No,
not
this one. Hold on.
don't look at your tablet. Do not look at your tablet.
Oh, okay.
Look at this, close your tablet down. I don't want you to look at that tablet, because the only thing that's going to happen if you look at that tablet is that there is going to be confusion, and then you're going to miss.
Understand.
Okay, so close that tablet down. You don't need that tablet until I tell you to get it. What I'm trying to show you is what is inside of that tablet.
Okay.
All right, that is crucial for both of us and our discussion. Okay, you don't need, when I'm finished here, I'm gonna, everything I'm saying to you, I am going to put it on YouTube and give you a link. So the only two people who could see it on YouTube is both of us, unless you share that link with somebody else.
Understand.
Okay, so you don't need no notes. When you get the video, you could go ahead and make whatever notes you want to. And I'm going to tell you that you're wasting your time. Because taking notes, because Learnit functions on the principle, right? Where it is touch, listen, do, and learn. That's the Learnit teach knowledge science.
Yes.
Touch, listen, do, and learn. That's it. That's all the kids do all day to learn. Right? And we have had tremendous success. Looking at the screen now, you're going to see 101 kids play puzzles, and then the last one to the right, you see a red vehicle there. That's a car and truck puzzles for kids.
Yes.
Okay, good. That is why I wanted you to come onto the computer, because it's difficult to see all of this. Okay, so now here is the guts of the thing. So we saw 101 kids puzzles.
Yeah.
It actually has 101 kids puzzles, and I'm going to show you how those work. As a matter of fact, when I'm finished here, you'll be able to go to that tablet and do anything you want to do, because you only have to do 4 things. Number 1, you touch. Number 2, you listen. Number 3, you learn. The learning is automatic by simply touching, listening, and doing. Right? Okay. So that's the first app that you'll see on the tablet. Right? And in this book, it's going to be page 3, the book that I'm publishing. But I do have the V-book that I can give you a link to, where the V-book actually, it's a video book, which is really interesting and novel. I developed this, where you could see what is in the apps, and you would know what to do with each child by just having this information. All right, so the next app you will see here now is you see that one? ABC handwriting?
Yes.
Okay, so we teach them. There's nothing that we don't teach them from kindergarten to grade 6 on this Learnit, on Learnit. We try to, on the Learnit Teach Knowledge device. We try to stay away from tablet because Learnit is more than a tablet. So we don't even want to call it a tablet. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then now you see, okay, so we've actually gone over 6th grade to 7th grade here, right?
Wonderful.
Now, you see what it says there, 7th grade math learning games?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're not sending the kids to do anything that we didn't teach them. Okay?
Exactly.
And they are learning with minimum supervision. Minimum supervision.
Yeah.
Where each kid that you're going to be teaching, because what I should have done was you need to get headsets because everybody needs to have their independent headset so that nobody is disturbing anybody. And the reason for that is because everybody is learning at their own pace. Some kids learn faster than others, some learn slower than others.
Definitely.
Right? So everybody now is learning at their own pace. This is what Learnit has done for teaching. Now, the next app you'll see is AB Math, right? Where you have calculations, tables, bubbles, history. This is only showing you what is inside of that device you have in your hand. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to scroll down faster now. So you got a couple of books, you got a couple of things here. So I'm going to scroll down faster, right? Okay, so this what you're seeing here that says Aldeco Premium. This is actually a library. So we'll show you how you can put books here and the kids would always find them. Now,
Okay.
one of the things that we do, you see Algorithm City Pro?
Yes.
We teach these children to write code. You know what code is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we start teaching them coding at the primary level. So that these same apps that you're looking at, by the time they get to the secondary level or maybe the first year in college, they can actually write these applications.
Wonderful.
Right? So we're serious about education. Very, very serious. All right. Now, let me keep going. Now, this is ABC Live. So what you're looking at here is an app that you would give a child who can't read. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, these are just amazing facts. Okay, and here is a game. And these games here now basically develop children's thinking and memory.
Yeah.
Ms. Samuels, I have met a number of kids, and I would say, since I've been
Typical
involved in learning,
thinking.
who have actual photographic memory, who would do these memory games here. This is a memory game. And I mean, they are very extensive. And they would get this thing right every single time because they have photographic memory. Not
Yeah.
everybody blessed with that, but you're
Which
gonna
is
find some.
true.
All right. So you got barnyard animals here where the kids are playing with different puzzles, and then you got puzzles, right? And then here you're actually here at geometry, basic geometry, because we're educating children again. Let me emphasize from kindergarten to grade 6. Right? And you're basically working with primary school children, right?
Both.
Kindergarten and primary.
Yes.
All right. I am going to show you how you're going to blow this out of the water. And the objective of this exercise is that every child between from kindergarten to primary grade 6, every child has one of these devices because it's going to transform their lives with minimum supervision from a good teacher and good parents. All right. And you
Okay.
even have the Bible on there, as you can see, right?
Wow.
And then here you got bingo games. And so I'm going to go, okay. And then you got all of this material here. And then, so I just showed you the first sheet that you would see with the apps. Now, this is the second sheet. There are 6 sheets of apps on your tablet, right?
Yeah.
And see, you got Chinese checkers, you got dominoes, you got everything, right? Okay. So you got everything that you're looking at. You got coloring for fun. You have everything that you're looking at, right? So I'm going to browse through this very quickly just to show you. Look at grammar, English. I'm just showing you what is in that device you have in your hand called Learnit. This is what you got, right? This is where you teach them to play the piano. So the keyboard is there, and the keyboard sounds as real as any keyboard and looks like any keyboard, right on the Learnit, right? Here we teach children to draw. There are some kids with some incredible giftings to draw.
Artistic children, they
Yes,
can
and
draw well.
we just miss them completely because there's no
Yeah,
opportunity for them. All right.
true.
Okay. All right. And here we got grammar, and these are some of our storybooks. And then we got junior math, science. Right. So we got science, and then we have Khan Academy. You must have heard of Khan Academy. If not, I'll show you what that is all about. And here we start teaching those kids to read. Right. Okay. And so you keep going, and all of this stuff is inside of that device that you have, right? Okay. So basically what I was showing you is what you have inside of that device. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to stop sharing that screen, right? And I am going to go to another screen. I'm going to go to another screen, and I'm going to go through this quickly so that you could see what we're talking about here. No. Nope, not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. Not this one, not this one. Okay. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me find this. I'm looking for
Sit on the chair.
okay. I'm looking for you're still seeing my screen, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm looking for let me see if it's here. This PC. It's not in that folder. All right. Let me stop sharing. And let me see if I can find it first and then come back. Is this? I am looking for okay. You seeing my screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing you. If you're sharing screen, I'm not seeing it.
You're not seeing it. All right, okay.
Oh.
I'm sharing and you're not seeing it. So let me let me come out of here. Let me come out of here. Okay. And let me share it. Let me see if I can pick it up. You're seeing my screen now?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Let me go. Let me see now. Not finding the. Oh, okay. That's all right. Let me stop sharing. Let me go to something else. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do now, right? I am actually going to go in the interest of time. I'm going to go to the tablet. I'm going to go directly now to the tablet. Oh, sorry. Okay, you're seeing a blank screen now?
Yes, I'm seeing a blank screen.
Wonderful. Okay, great. All right. Okay. Why did it stop sharing? Hold on a second. Still seeing my blank screen?
Yeah, no, I'm seeing the original screen because it stopped sharing.
Yeah, but I came back to sharing. Let me see.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, all right, let me go back. Okay, what are you seeing now?
Just a blank screen. The
Okay,
screen that
good.
you're sharing, but nothing is
Okay.
on it as yet.
All right, nothing is on it yet. Okay. So file, connect. Okay, let me just turn on. I'm gonna actually bring up a live tablet.
We want to do that.
I'm gonna bring up a tablet. Okay, what are you seeing now?
Okay, I'm seeing two. Okay, the tablet.
You're seeing the tablet, right?
Caribbean e-learning, Learnit.
Caribbean, right? Caribbean ebooks, Learnit tablet. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the screen that you have on your tablet, right, is the new screen. This is the old look I have here. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So now, so this your page is different to this one. You have the latest version. I'm using an old tablet, but everything on this tablet is identical to what's on your tablet, right?
Okay.
Now you see this little so when you're on the first page, you will see shining the light on education, right? You see these little dots here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you click on those little dots and then it opens up. What are you seeing now?
I'm seeing 101 kids puzzle because I'm not looking at the tablet. I'm looking at the computer screen.
Oh, yes, don't look at the tablet at all. Look at the computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so look at what is happening now. You notice that I'm moving the screen?
Yes.
Okay, and you see what is happening here? What I am showing you is 192 applications on your tablet.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
If you look at the bottom, you notice that you see WhatsApp there?
Yes, and Zoom and...
Okay, let me tell you why. Your tablet, right? The tablet that you have can accommodate 2 SIM cards at the same time.
Okay.
So your tablet can be used as a flow phone with a flow SIM card. And it also can be used as a Digicel phone with a Digicel SIM card.
Okay.
Okay, the reason for this, we actually redesigned Learnit because during the pandemic, a lot of the children were using their parents' phone. And that phone screen is ridiculously small.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now you have 192 applications on the Learnit tablet, right? 192. Now, what I am going to do now is that I am actually going, you see that little circle in the middle?
Yes, yes.
You see this? I'm circling it with the cursor, you see that?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
Okay, so now when I touch the arrow, it brings me back to the front screen.
Yes.
Okay, now if you look to the right, you will see this there that says Kids Place, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now when you tap on Kids Place, remember we're recording, so just focus on the screen. You go.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at the screen.
All right. So now when we tap Kids Place, right? Kids Place is going to take us into the 10 categories that all of the applications are loaded into.
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
makes it very easy for us to find the apps, right? The way they were before, it was difficult to find them because they're all over the place alphabetically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I am going to tap on arts and music, right?
Okay.
And when I tap on arts and music, it is going to show me all of the apps in arts and music. Now, we don't, this is only for demonstration purposes, but you can actually do this yourself, and I'll show you how you do that. Now, the tablet that you have there should be showing blank. Let me tell
Yeah.
you why. Because the teachers are saying they only want to put into Kids Place what they want the children to focus on.
Okay.
All right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now what I have done, and I did this for the show, is that I've shown all of the applications that are in arts and music. It's not a big deal. Okay, now when I click here, when I click on this, you see you have exit, then you have
Yes.
three dots. Right between the three dots, I'm gonna click on that. And what it does, it shows you all of the applications that are already loaded into Kids Place. When you get your tablet, none will be in Kids Place. Don't worry about it. All right. Now
Okay.
you see this little book here or folder.
Yeah.
Okay, when you click on that folder, right? It shows you all of the apps in their different locations. But now I'm going to click on the three dots on the right.
Okay.
Right? And then you'll see select apps, settings, timer, manage user, enable full screen mode, wallpaper, all of that stuff. But I'm going to click on show categories list.
Okay.
Right? And when I go to show categories list, this is what happens. It brings everything in there. But let me tell you the main reason for this, another good reason for putting them in into Kids Place. When the kids go into Kids Place, right, they cannot get onto the internet because the tablet is locked on Kids Place. And in order for them, anybody, including me or you, to get onto Kids Place, we have to exit with a code. Let me show you what I'm saying. Right, you see where exit is up there? I
Yeah.
click on exit and it is going to ask me for a code.
Okay.
The generic code that is set on all of the tablets is 7603. Do not change that code unless you're going to write it down, because if you lose that code, you're going to have a problem. You're going to be locked out of the tablet, right? So I'm going to exit and show you 7603, okay? And it brings me back to my home page where I have all of these apps, right? And this is where I can go on the internet. This is where I can go on Zoom. I can go on Google Classroom. You see it here, right?
Yes.
Or I can go on Skype, or I can make a telephone call, right? Okay.
Okay.
So now I am going back to Kids Place, and I'm just going to demonstrate a couple of apps for you, right? So let us go to dictionary. How young is the youngest child you're tutoring?
The youngest guy is 2 years old.
Okay. So
Yes.
with 2 years old, what you would be doing is playing nursery rhymes for them.
Yeah.
But let us look at a child now, 4 years old, who can't read yet, right?
Yeah.
And remember when I was showing you you have in your package a spreadsheet.
Okay.
Open that spreadsheet. It has category, name of apps, K through sixth grade, app list, literacy. It's a sheet of paper printed on both sides. Have you seen that? I want
yeah,
you to
yeah.
I want you to get that. I
Yes,
want
I
you to
have
get
it.
that. Okay, I want you to get that. All right. Now, the first thing you're going to see there is arts and music, right?
Yes, yes, on the names of app. Yeah, art
Right, on
and
the
music.
names of app. Right. Now, if you look at kindergarten, you would see that for come down now to dictionary, the next category
Yes, I'm
down.
seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Okay. In dictionary now, you notice for grade, even for grade 1 and 2, we have what is called a speaktionary. It's the
Okay.
second one from the bottom, speaktionary.
Yes, I found it.
Okay, now the reason for the speaktionary is that the kids can't read yet. So the only thing they can do is to practice, right?
Okay.
Practice words and sounds and record their voices and have fun. Look at this. So I'm going to click on speaktionary on mine. Okay. And you see what is there? It says ABC mission.
Yeah,
I'm going to click on mission. And when I click on mission, I see mission overview,
yeah.
the family, colors and
Oh, that's
clothes.
close.
So these are things that we're teaching these children, but they can't read yet. Tell me which category you want me to click on.
Family.
Okay, let's go to the family, right? Okay. So now when I go to the family, I see father, mother, big brother, brother, little sister, sister, baby. I see girl, man, woman, grandmother, blah, 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 blah. I see aunt, candy. So you see, it shows me everything to do with the family.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to go back now to the front and I'm going to click on, let's say mother. Okay, so you see mother, record, play.
Yeah.
Okay, look at what happens when I touch mother. Did you hear it?
Yes, I did.
Said mother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I am going to click on, so now I'm going to record what, so I heard mother. I touched it. I heard mother and I'm going to hit record and I'm going to record mother and then I'm going to play it back. Look, mother, stop. Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard. Play.
Okay, it said mother. All right. So this is called a speaktionary, and that is how they play with it. So touch boy, it shows boy. You touch, it says boy. I record boy. I stop, and I play it back. And I play it
Yeah.
back. That's it. Right? And I just click
Okay.
to come out. And you don't have to be concerned about anything. Just touch. Just touch, right? Okay. So that's your dictionary there. And here you have all of the games. Now, let me show you an interesting game for kindergarten. And I am only connected by wire to my laptop. Right? Okay, so kindergarten learning, look at this. I got phonics. Let me go back. I got alphabet, phonics, numbers, spelling, shape and colors, patterns. All this is in one app, telling the time.
I
And
noticed.
I'm gonna send you a link to the VBook where you will see all of this, right? Okay,
Okay.
so let's go back to where a kid is going to begin, right? Let's go to phonics.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, so you heard that, what it said?
No, it's a little low.
Pardon me?
It was low. I could only hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Okay. All right, let me turn up the volume. Are you hearing it through the speakers of your
Yeah, man. Okay, press play now.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to where we were. You should be hearing that to this. Turn up your speaker. Let me see. Let me turn up my speaker. Are you hearing it?
I'm hearing you.
You're hearing me. I want you to hear the.
Okay, press it again and let me hear you.
You didn't hear that.
No.
Okay, let me see something here now.
Top the apple. Let me see if I hear the apple.
No, yeah, apparently you're not hearing it. Let me stop sharing and come back in and see. Yeah, but you should be hearing it because I'm sharing sound. Hmm.
Well done.
You're not hearing it.
Yes, I'm hearing it.
Now tap the pictures that begin with the
Okay, let me open this back up. Okay, you see, hear what it says? Tap on these pictures that begin with the B sound, right?
B sound, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So which one? Okay, so
there.
Yeah.
there,
Yeah. But
bat,
Back. Good job. See.
C as in camera. Camera starts with the C sound.
Pictures that begin with the
So tap on all pictures that begin with the C sound. So they're hearing it and they're seeing it written there as well, right?
yeah.
Okay, so which ones would that be?
Cake and carrot.
not right. That starts with not right. That starts with
I'm clicking on carrot, but it's not allowing me.
that's not right. Chicken. Well,
Oh, chicken, that was a trick.
don't
Oh,
starts with the d sound. Now tap all the pictures that begin with the d sound.
Okay,
Dog.
okay.
so
All right, but before we begin all of that, right? We have an app sequence. I'm trying to find that app sequence to show you the sequence. I'm gonna have to text that to you though. But in a nutshell, you see what is happening here?
yes.
Okay, so you should not be intimidated in any way whatsoever. I'm trying to find this app sequence. Let me see if I can find that. The app sequence for reading, because that is critical to you, to what you're doing now. App sequence. I'm just not seeing it here. Let's see if I can find it someplace. Yeah. I think this might be it, you know. Okay, you're not seeing, right?
No, I'm not seeing.
Right, and you shouldn't see because I'm not sharing. Okay, so, all right, so I think I got it now. I think I got it now. I think I got it now. Let me share. Share screen, share. Okay. Okay, you seeing my screen now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you see where it says Learnit solution there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so this is the one I was trying to find and show you very quickly. That Learnit was developed when it was discovered that high school students all over the Caribbean were struggling to read. That is how it started, right?
Okay.
You see this one here, the panic button was pushed?
Yes.
Okay, and it was pushed by teachers who wanted a solution, right? Because we got involved with technology in schools when you remember when the laptop, if you were teaching 5 years ago, you only started to teach 5 years ago. You probably were, you were in high school 5 years ago?
No, I wasn't in high school 5 years ago.
Okay. High school, I said. Okay. So I'm just kidding. So now what I'm saying here now is that we were involved in taking software to the laptops in school program for high schools on the island of Trinidad, right?
Okay.
And when we got to the high schools, the teachers were telling us that the children at high school can't read. Now, I see that problem all over the Caribbean, very
Yeah.
pronounced in Jamaica as well. Children
Yeah,
in high school can't
definitely.
read. Now we
Yeah.
can solve that problem with Learnit, right? Okay. But we know something here. You see that second paragraph? Students who don't read proficiently by third grade are four
Yeah.
times more likely to drop out of school early. Fact. Okay.
Yeah.
So now the Learnit solution, kindergarten and primary students. Now you see that tablet picture? That's what your Learnit looks like when you open it, that picture.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So now we're talking about reading, grammar, comprehension, math, music, languages, science, and everything they need to learn is there. All right.
Okay.
Now, what is crucial about this thing that I'm showing you here, this presentation I'm showing you here, is that teach students master what they practice, right? And they grow knowledge as they act, not just students, but everybody. But here for Learnit, again, we re-emphasize and continuously emphasize that to use Learnit, there are only 4 simple steps involved: touch, listen, do, and learn it. That's it, right? Okay. I'm going to show you a quick video in a little bit, 3-minute video. Okay, so the Learnit solution is what we came up with. And what we're saying that it provides remedial support for all grades, including we have to add that, including secondary schools. I'm going to add that. I'm going to add that to my presentation here. It integrates well with Chalk and Talk, and it creates a great digital environment that grabs children's attention. Now I'm going to play this video for you. Tell me if you're hearing it.
Good day and welcome to Partner
Yes, I am.
State Government Primary School. The principal and her administrative staff have embarked upon a journey to help increase the numeracy and literacy level of the school. Together they have partnered with Caribbean ebook Learnit and have brought technology to the classroom.
I am Cheryl Bigas. I was appointed as the principal of Partner River State Government Primary in 2009. One of the things that was disturbing was that all of us were appointed to schools that were listed as being academically underperforming schools, and hence they were all placed on academic watch. So one of the things I always wanted to see is technology in education, and there is where I was introduced to the Caribbean ebook Learnit system. And I'm really impressed with what has been happening since we have started using the system at our school here.
My name is Mrs. Sherry Bridgman Akal, and I'm a teacher at the Partner River State Government Primary School. My principal approached me with the idea of the Caribbean ebook Learnit program, and I found it was such an amazing opportunity for the school that I certainly bought into the program immediately. We started using the units whole school, not just in one academic area, but in all. We tried reading, numeracy, science, mathematics, everything. And we found such a great improvement in the children's interest that I started using the tablet with children who were struggling, children who were in standard 2, and after being assessed, they were reading at infant 1 and infant 2 level, instructional level, that is. So we found that the programs on the Caribbean ebook Learnit website was so student friendly, so easy to load and so easy to accommodate to the needs of the students that we started using it with those children that were struggling. We found that after one term, children who could not read we're reading and we're recognizing sight words from the sight word list, the Dodge sight word list, automatically.
Our children are more engaged. Our teachers are even more so. The planning, the implementation, etc., has taken off on a different turn because the children are more engaged. We have children who are more regular at school. So when we go through what this system has to offer, we see the pluses for our children.
Okay. So in a nutshell, that's what happens there. And okay, so here is where this is the information I want you to get as well. More than 190 full version applications on there. And I showed you the 12 categories. Now look at this now, Miss Samuels. Look at this. Hello, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. The apps on Learnit. You see the value of the apps on Learnit?
Yeah.
They're valued at more than $950 US. And you see how we're able to make Learnit affordable?
Mm-hmm.
Donor contributions,
Solutions.
specifically for Caribbean students. So we cannot sell this, we can't sell Learnit with these applications any place else but the Caribbean.
Okay.
Now, the tablet that you have in your hand, it sells at Kingston Bookshop for $204. Now we have a 10-inch unit that they sell for $243. However, when we deal with groupings at schools, we have a better rate, and we will tell you where to go to get that. We're working with a number of Jamaica Teachers Association teachers who have been doing a very aggressive job. Now, here is the app sequence. And this is what I wanted to show you. And then we could cut it off here and send you to go play with Learnit. Now, to teach a child to read, here are the 7 steps, right? And you see the apps on the right-hand side here.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And you could find those apps on the same spreadsheet I sent to you. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. And I'm going to send the tape to you, so you're going to be able to look at it over and over again. Now, here it is here now. The first thing the children, we're introducing 26 letters of the alphabet to these children, right?
Yeah.
A is that they construct the letters of the alphabet. They literally construct the letters of the alphabet. They're in pieces and they construct them. Then the next thing they do is that they trace the letters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, once they're able to do that, and they're going to have a lot of fun doing that, right? The next thing they're going to be able to do now is to identify those letters. You see how a baby is, after a while, is able to identify her mama and her papa and those people who are close to them?
Yeah.
The same thing happens mentally with these children and is demonstrated physically. So they could call mama and papa and daddy and dada and all of that stuff. So they're able to identify the letters. And the next thing they're going to be able to do is letter sounds. You know, those little children at that very young age know the voice of their parents.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't, even though everybody looks alike, they don't mix up who mama is and who auntie is.
It is true.
And they cry for their mama and they want their mama. All right. So letter sounds. So now, once we can identify the letters and we know the letter sounds, the next step is to blend the letter sounds. And once you can blend those letter sounds, that's the power of phonics digitized on Learnit. Then the next thing you're doing is that you're going to be pronouncing words and you're ready to practice reading.
Yeah.
That is why we guarantee you that in 8 months, a slow learner on Learnit with minimum supervision can read, and Learnit is definitely designed to wipe out illiteracy in the region. So we're making sacrifices, and we're asking parents to do the same. And don't talk about teachers, because that's all they do is make sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was for reading. Now math is the same thing, right? Construct the numbers, trace the numbers, and then we have them work numbers from 1 to 10, then they get to 100. Once you get to 100, you're good. Then we introduce addition, subtractions, times tables. I have run into so many kids, Miss Samuel.
Don't know their timetables.
Well, at the conference, there were a number of children who showed up with their parents, right? In 3rd and 4th grade who don't know their 3 times tables. How are they going to learn math?
That is true.
Right? So we cover addition, subtraction, times tables, multiplication, division, and then the rest will follow. All right? Okay.
Yeah.
So look at what teachers are telling us, and we've summed it up in 2 brief paragraphs. Teachers applaud the technology because it modernizes the classroom for a generation in which learning must compete with many distractions. There are lots of distractions, but Learnit is able to compete. Here's what one teacher describes Learnit. They describe it as a way to hack into distractions to get education through.
True.
That's the power of Learnit. All right? And your Ministry of Education in Jamaica looked at Learnit, right? And they came to one conclusion, that Learnit addressed all of the areas that we're talking about there. And read the last sentence. It said, this is however dependent on another factor,
factors,
cost,
and affordability.
All right. That was the only concern. All right. And since they have done this study, we've made a lot of changes to some suggestions they recommend. Now Learnit comes with okay, Learnit has a power bank, you know. I'm going to get that for you as well. What happens to the power bank is that once the power bank is charged, right?
Yeah.
That you plug the tablet into it, and it can recharge the tablet 8 times on a full charge. So you don't have to have it plugged into the power. So if power goes, you can use your Learnit. And of course, it comes with a protective cover. You see that?
Yeah.
Well, here's the big deal now, Miss Samples. The maintenance of Learnit. It is very expensive right now to replace the broken screen on a tablet. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yes, I know.
Okay, they tell me that it costs anywhere between 90 and 110 US dollars when you do the conversion.
Yeah.
So we have our spare parts to repair them. So Kingston Bookshop would repair them at a very inexpensive cost. If they break the screen, the screens are gonna break. Some kids accidentally remove the apps, and they can also put those back on. So it's a comprehensive service to support learning. All right. And I think I'm going to let you go play around. I'm going to send you the video, and all you have to do is to turn it on. 2 things you need to know. You turn it on, you touch, listen, do, and learn. That's one set of things that you need to know. And the other thing is the generic code to come out of Kids Place, 7603. It is actually on the instructions. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you to write down. The code, if you get into Kids Place and you can't get out, is 7. You wouldn't get out.
I did that one, 7603. From you mentioned it earlier, I wrote it down.
Okay. So do you have any questions? I'm going to send you the video, but do you have any questions?
No, I love what I'm seeing, and it is a very good app, and I know the kids will do
It's not an app. It's not an app.
well. Yes.
There are 192 apps, so you can't say it's a good app.
It's a very good software
No, it's not a software. It is Learnit. That is what I want you to get
to
in
say,
your head.
oh, it's a very good Learnit and
Right. That's the name of the product. It's Learnit.
Learnit.
Right? And I would expect that you would be able to expand the number of children
Yes.
that you are tutoring, because two things can happen. Now, Mrs. Webb does not believe that we should have those children take those tablets home, not at that age. So
Okay.
you have all 3 tablets, right?
Yes, I do.
Right, okay. And you're gonna get another one, a 10-inch, the bigger screen for the teacher.
Okay.
So here is what you have to keep those tablets and manage them.
Yes,
we have been making a lot of contributions to schools, right?
okay.
And not just us, a lot of foundations. And those schools that keep those tablets, right, have kept them for years without any damage done to them. So those kids they're going to use the tablet when they are with you. Now, parents can go ahead and buy a tablet, because with the intervention of what you call them there, Digicel and
So,
I don't know if you know that they have a special rate for them using the tablet, using the SIM card for education. They have a really good rate.
okay, I wasn't aware.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna turn on my camera so you could see what I look like.
Okay, Mr. Webb, okay.
So so turn on your camera. Let me see what you look like, so that we when I show Mrs. Webb the video, we see what Mrs. Samuels look like. Okay, there you are. Okay. All right. So you are definitely on a success path. How many children do you have in your school?
All right, to be honest, as I was saying, telling Auntie Valerie that I've just started out on my own independently. So I'm hoping, I'm starting with the preschool first.
Mm-hmm.
So far I have 10 students so far.
Okay. And preschool is what age?
Preschool is from 2 years old.
Okay.
There's a daycare, daycare is different from the preschool.
Right.
Yeah. So the daycare is from basically 6 weeks. 6 weeks when they reach 2 years old, then they'll go over to the preschool department.
Okay. So
and I have I don't know for September how many kids I will be having for the aftercare program, which is where Nathan and Garrett falls in the aftercare session in the afternoon.
Right. So I can show you how you could grow that beyond anything you would have imagined. Right? Especially for those kids who are in how old is Nathan?
Nathan is 8 going 9, yeah, because he's going into grade 3.
He's going into grade 3. All right.
Yes,
But
around
those
9.
kids, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, even 8 and 9 who are having problems, right? We can show you how we can support you with the Learnit tablets to basically transform your life. Now, you saw what was happening to the children. Let me just go back here and share the screen for 2 minutes. Let me show you what was happening here, right? Oh, sorry, share screen. Let me just share this and show you something very, very quickly. Okay, seeing my screen?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you're seeing we're at the maintenance and repairs program. You're seeing that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Look at this. Look at the children to the right. I took that picture in Montego Bay at a private school. You notice that everybody has on a headset?
Yes, they do.
Where is the teacher?
I'm not seeing the teacher.
Right.
And they're well focused, and they're well focused.
The teacher is in the back with me.
Okay.
When I took that picture. Right? And the teacher, I have other pictures where the teacher is just sitting there with her, I took those pictures intentionally. She didn't even know that. With her head down on the desk, like she's taking a nap. These kids could not read when I met them. In grade 3, they couldn't read. 6 months later, they were proficiently reading.
Wonderful.
Okay, so we're gonna help you to build a Learnit institution.
Thank you.
That's Mrs. Webb's call, and I will always support her because she's always making the right decisions. Okay, so if you have any questions at all, you have my WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay, so just send me a WhatsApp message.
No problem.
And Learnit is so simple. You could grab any one of those kids and they'll be able to use it. The biggest problem we have is training teachers, not kids.
Okay. I really appreciate it, honestly. And I know they're going to do very well using it.
Yeah, we're gonna track them. Now there is an application. It's being developed. I'm gonna be talking to our group in a little while. And okay. The app goes on it. So once they put the SIM card in or they connect to Wi-Fi, we'll pull all the information from the unit onto our server here in Boston, and we could tell you exactly what they've done and how well they did.
Wow, that's wonderful. That will be very wonderful. Excellent.
So now you have a job now to get all of the teachers and people in your area to get involved with Learnit so that they can help these children.
Definitely, definitely. Because while you were talking, I was thinking about the school that I used to be at in Portmore. They would have done well with Learnit.
Every school in Jamaica.
Yeah.
They're struggling, and COVID made it worse.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Because I have an experience where you have the child online. Excuse me. Have the child online, and you're saying, "Oh wow, this child is doing very well," because you know they're at home and parents is there with them. But what most teachers did not understand that
parents
the child was doing the work. It was the parents. So when we get them back face to face now, I was like to another teacher, "See, I told you that whenever you're doing the work, just ask parents to set the camera away that you can directly see the student working. So at least you know that, yes, is this child doing the work, so you know what they can do from what they cannot do. So when you get them physically now, you know how to work with them, and you see. And you have kids, when you send home the work, it come back so perfect.
And you know what is powerful about Learnit? You don't need to be on the internet.
I realize.
And you don't want them on the internet at that age. So all of that information is on the tablet. When you get a chance, go to Khan Academy and arithmetic, and you will find out that Khan Academy will actually teach the lesson for you.
Wow.
Anything in math, it's going to teach for you. From 1 and 1 make 2 all the way up to derivatives in calculus.
Wonderful.
All right.
Definitely, I'm definitely going to turn it on now and go through it. I can't wait. Honestly, it's really.
All right. Well, it was nice chatting with you. I got to go to another meeting now.
You too,
And-
Mr. Webb. Enjoy
Okay.
the rest of your evening.
And feel free to call me anytime.